Okay, this is a new level cap. Let's see these next fights. Okay, so this is a double battle where for some reason the documentation doesn't show half of the months. Okay. So this is 5 months on doubles. And Arcanine is coming to his first fight here. Already to go. It would be nice to focus down this side maybe, because the moveset here is very annoying. And this guy doesn't really do damage to my Arcanine. And apparently Togedemaru kills something. This is... I didn't expect this. So when do I get Charcoal? I feel like I should have it by now. You know, it's in Lower Ridge Town, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it. Okay, so I can kind of kill here with my mons. So I don't want Watchhawk coming out. Arbok is fine, because I bait ground move. And Arcanine hits this kind of hard, not really. Or decent damage, let's say. So here the plan is... I can kind of fake out this Blossom. And go for Flamethrower. This almost never kills, right? So then the next turn I go Rock Slide and kill both. Yeah, but how do I prevent this from putting me to sleep? I'm not really sure, to be honest. So it's a bit annoying. I mean, it looks easy, but just have to think for a bit more. I can try to kill this Farfetch'd and that's it. Then target the Blossom here with a Flamethrower. Then instead of Farfetch, Arbok comes in. It intimidates me, but I still want to target this, so I Flamethrower again. If I go Wise Glasses, this even kills sometimes. So maybe Wise Glasses, Arcanine is a play here. The Wise Glasses, and then I also have kind of... No, there's no killing rolls here. So I bait Arbok. This is a free switch to something else. Now the thing here is... This is likely to put me to sleep. And it doesn't really matter because I will have done my job here with Arcanine, so let's go Wise Glasses. And then switch to this. This can also be Electros if I feel like it's worth more. I mean, it's kind of the same thing, right? I can be potentially targeted by this, and now it starts to get a bit annoying because it's Sludge Bomb. And Electros kind of survives. Yeah, but Pidgeot kills if I miss the range. Then for this mon, I guess like a poison resist makes sense here. So let's go with this. And who kills here? Ape should kill, but it just dies to Aqua Tail. So I killed this side, right? Then there's still Arbok. I can switch this in. I can go to the Maru again. Any of these guys slowly kill Watchhawk without any problems, but I can bring Ape for like a kind of fast kill. Not really fast kill, but it is faster. So for this Blossom again, I Flamethrower. So because the thing here is, I think my position is just better if I fake out here. No, because I want to hit this really hard, right? But then what I should do is double target with Arcanine here, because the Farfetch'd is kind of useless. So I go Smart Strike, Flamethrower, Smart Strike, Flamethrower. Yeah. And no matter what this Farfetch'd does, it never hits me for more than half. Kind of. Then I can double switch. There's no need, but I could double switch. Instead, I'm just going to kill with Togedemaru and switch. Wait, that's... Yeah, Togedemaru also always baits Arbok here. So I switch this out on a Togedemaru kill. And because this is Arbok, do I even need Wise Glasses now? Doesn't look like it, right? I guess this is 30%. This again 30%, almost the same on. Okay, so now I go Wise Glasses Musharna, who should kill Arbok, right? Not always, but it definitely has a better chance just to make things easier. It's not necessary though. And to kill Watchhog, just something that takes any hit from this. There are not that many mons that do it. Donphan is really good at surviving things. Citrus seems also nice. And Ape, but only if I've made sure he isn't going to be targeted. Just in case, let's just bring things that never die to a crit. Like this. And let's just have a look at abilities, items. Okay, so this intimidates me. Should be okay. Here are effects 4, so this never does anything. Let's see what Leak does, because I don't remember this ability. No, it's not an ability, it's an item. Okay, so it's a guaranteed crit on every single move. Good to know. Like not every single move, but I believe all of these moves crit. Still doesn't matter. It kind of matters, right? Maybe I should go Oran here with Togedemaru. Just to make sure he has better chances against double Night Slash. And yeah. It can also target my Arcanine and then it's done. So let's go with this. Again, this shouldn't be difficult. I have done way harder fights where I have felt like I had no options. Like no good options. And of course I got a bit lucky, but here it's just covered. There are too many mons in my team. Is Rod now already in the team? Yeah. So this is Arcanine and Togedemaru. Now I have to actually make sure I bait correctly. So this should be, because it's the first trainer, I should go Togedemaru here with my first slot. Now I give an Oran. This doesn't need an item, just give an Oran. This can go Wise Glasses or Laker. And let's just go Oran here. Maybe anti-poison is what I was gonna say. I don't want to use citrus yet, but maybe for... I mean, not really. For Togedemaru it's not necessary. See, the problem is when it doesn't proc. Okay, where is this fight though? Yeah, something, a quick thing here. There's a rare candy in this city. Let's just go pick it up before I forget. We roll them on now. Okay, coin case. This is for the casino. Okay, rare candy. This is relevant because I may want to evolve something here. So what's happening is which one is 111? It's this one. And I can't catch anything. Okay, so when this fight starts, my Togedemaru has to be facing Farfetch. Facing means in diagonal. If it's not, I will preset and change the order. Let's hope I didn't miss anything. Mainly because the documentation here is a bit weird. Okay, there it is. Now this is, I believe, Smart Strike. Yeah, this is Smart Strike. Super awesome, and a Flamethrower. Flamethrower already popping off. Okay, this is not ideal, but now Oran procs. Which should be... a maximum of 51 damage. This is 56 HP. I can just Smart Strike. Flamethrower again. He never kills me. Now, of course, if he attacks again, then Togedemaru gets very low HP and HP, and bait random move from Arbok instead of Stomping Tantrum. It's Sucker Punch too, I think, but Sucker Punch does nothing, so it's the same as no move, because he went for Leaf Blade. It's always Stomping Tantrum. Now my idea here was to kill with Togedemaru, right? Yeah, with Saints up. And go Musharna to kill the incoming Arbok. Okay, crit doesn't matter there. It's just for Cloud. So it is, I get intimidated. And Musharna doesn't care about that. It's a special attacker. If you can even call her that. And now it's a bit awkward because where's my flying type? I guess I didn't go... Well, this is a Dolphin switch. Now I Side Shock. This can kill, but it's slower, so Arbok will attack first. Absolutely no damage. Okay, don't kill. And it procs Blast Ledge take. I think now Ice Shard from Dolphin kills, so I don't have to risk this attacking again. Unless he Sucker Punches, which is actually very likely because I'm killing this turn. But no, because he doesn't see me fast killing. So this is Ice Shard. And for Watchhawk here, I guess it makes sense to just bring something that deals a lot of damage to it. Let's just go... I mean, this has Revenge, so let's just go something that doesn't take damage from Revenge. I mean, Musharna is already okay here. It's completely fine with staying in. Maybe it's Donphan. No, Donphan also tanks anything from this. This Analytic though. But it won't proc because my mons are slower, right? Is this how Analytic works? Let me look it up. Yeah, this is when it goes last. So there's a bug with this, but it doesn't matter here because the bug is only for calking. When it looks like it moves. It's not for actual damage rolls. Okay, flinch. So just go again. Maybe now top damage is Bulldoze. Okay, so Bulldoze is like Earthquake. Let's just knock off again, I guess. Just Ice Shard. Didn't know that Bulldoze is a small earthquake that slows down mons. Okay. This was a double battle. The ones I don't really like. And now why do I even have to go here? I'm not really sure about the narrative here. Is this the kind of thing that is not actually mandatory? I think it is, right? I don't want to start a fight. If this starts a fight, I'm resetting. Okay, he lets me. Yeah, this makes me think that none of these fights are mandatory. Like, now. Later, of course. Yeah, because Wally is blocking the entrance to the gym. Oh, this is potentially another encounter, right? So let's just try to get it. Okay, remove the wise glasses. I would really like a button that moves all mons to the box. Okay, so a waterfall with choice specs. It looks really powerful. I just kill with mini mons. This bait's Sinisage or Stantler. This is single, so don't I just let's see. So what kills this? This has many strong moves. And White Herb too. So Ape survives any hit. It's very difficult to switch into, right? It's kind of scary. It's faster than all my mons. But maybe I can go something that clearly baits a move. Like here. This always baits superpower, and then go something that tanks superpower really well. Like this. Or this. Or this. Okay, any of these three guys tank a superpower. And then Dunfan is just dead to Leaf Storm. Musharna takes a lot from it. And Parasect is dead to the next acrobatics. So what's the angle here? Superpower kills Arcanine with crit. Ape kills this. Let's just try to make an Infernape real quick. That's level 36. Is naive nature. And because the ABs are almost perfect, this is my Infernape. This Infernape has overhit. Yeah, so it's pretty tempting to go Infernape right now to evolve this. And I also have solid reasons to do it, because for future fights before the boss fight, it can be useful. Not here and not here. Also not here. But like in the gym fights, may come to some of them. It seems good for like this battle here, and it seems good for specifically Magnezone. It's an explosion mon. It's the first explosion mon, I believe. And if you just have something that instantly kills this. You're in a good position. The problem is this is only good if I also scale fake out, which I don't know if I'm willing to do just for a magna zone that doesn't even always explode. So let's try not to spend on any of this. It was showing the wrong window, I think. And then what kills this? Because yeah, this is the first mon, right? None of them out damage. This is very likely the superpower, and I really want to kill this with flamethrower, but I can't because it's a rock type. This is one of those cases where actually normal Arcanine would have been better. Can I intimidate this though? Do I have intimidate mons? Yeah, I have this. Problem is this ultra dies. I would need to bait rock slide, which my Pidgeot does. So I can go here. This baits rock slide. Then I go here. I intimidate once. This goes either of this. And who tanks both? Yeah, so Parasect actually is the goat here. So now he goes for any of these and gets acrobatics. Which means I go here. But now Crit Leaf Storm kills. So no, I don't really see it. Okay, let's not go with any of these of the mons that die. So let's say I kill with Ape. Because Ape actually kills this. I kill with Ape. And this comes in, I always kill it. This is coming in because it... I mean, this is slower and kind of out damages me. But this is just faster. So is this coming in because of the out damage? From all the information I have, this is Stantler. Unless maybe I go like Muscle Band, which makes me actually out damage. Well, not out damage, but he no longer out damages. Then this comes in. I just kill it. And if this doesn't kill, then it's Mach Punch. So same result. Then this comes in and I can just switch to something that takes probably any of these moves. The problem is this is a rock type, right? So now none of these guys tank enough to stay in and fight. I mean, doesn't Musharna tank this? Yeah, it's pretty decent. So this can be a Musharna switch. It can also be a Togedemaru switch. For free fake out damage. Yeah, so I go here. This is never jump kick, and if it is, I just don't go Togedemaru. This guaranteed jump kick on the switch to Musharna. Just hit this a bit more. And then I can just I can go here for stream speed. I can go here for ice shard. And I don't know, just bring threat now, I guess. And probably this guy, because it looks like a good pivot in case of weird things happening with Simisage. Also, he can totally die for like a... Okay, now just to make sure, what does Tinted Lens do? Okay, it just doubles the damage when the move is less effective. I go first, so I kill. And it's important I do it with Muscle Band Ape. Let's just give Ape his Muscle Band. But this is all of these guys. No, not really. I'm living threat now too. I'm getting this. Should remove the Wise Glasses from Musharna. Maybe give Muscle Band. What item is this Oranberry? Okay, I believe no one needs a berry here. In case. This is Hypnosis, right? So I just go chest on everything. I think it's way more useful than whatever Oranberries give me here. Okay, now if I don't bait Simisage, things start to get weird. This trainer here is Ape first, yeah. Is Ape Muscle Band, yeah. Just go in. So Butterfree just dies to Blaze Kick here. It should be Simisage. Yeah, who never kills, by the way. Let's ultra make sure. Yeah. And no priority moves. This Blaze Kick can kill, but he will attack first. And if I don't kill, then I Mach Punch. Okay, missing the range. That was 68% chance to kill. I just go Mach Punch though. It is a bug. Now, what do I wait from Stuntler? This is any move. Very unlikely to be jump kick, but it can be jump kick if it max rolls. So I should go Musharna here. The problem is Musharna is kind of dead to double edge into double edge crit, double edge max roll or things like that. But because it baits double edge, I then can go a different mon. I get brought 4 months for this. Okay, and it isn't even double edge. So now I go Side Shock for the damage. I can kind of do Yawn strats here. Yeah, that's it. There's Hypnosis. If this goes Hypnosis again, then this strat will have been a bit of an int. Okay, it's double edge, perfect. Take some recoil damage. Now I hit twice. Now I just kill. You know, because it's a lumber. Wait, did I even go for that play? So now double edge crit kills. This can be hypnosis or double edge. And is it at enough HP for my Arcanine to kill? I mean, it survives. So if it's double edge, recoil plus extreme speed kills, and if it goes hypnosis, then I survive any hit. And can choose a stronger move. But just in case it goes for hypnosis again, I'm going to extreme speed. This can kill. It's dead. So great. Okay, so save, get this item. Okay, I'm remembering about the back-to-back fights with the against the Windstraight family. Okay, so next fight is this. I have to change a couple things here. Remove muscle band from 8. Okay, this is still a single fight. The first thing I see is Noricorial. Apparently my Dreadnought is still the goat. I'm getting really good rock types here. So this Revelation Dance, Citrus Berry Bite, but I just one shot. So these baits. Okay, this is disgusting. One more point and I just kill. I guess Arcanine does it, huh? Okay, so if Dreadnought goes like Oranberry or something like that, this is then always hit more and always Giga Drain. Because he is the Giga Drain, I can go Arcanine and Rock Slide kill. Now I most of the time, yeah, I'm baiting Camerupt. I don't really want to bait Camerupt because it has explosion, but I bait Earthquake. Sidra takes any Earthquake ever and kills. So let's not be too fast here with decisions. Because here I'm switching into a Giga Drain, then Stone Edge is kind of a range, but not about range for Sidra. Okay, so this now is... Okay, it's 2 Explosion Mons, so I don't care. Star Tornado for probably Dragon Pulse. It can be Earthquake. And my Donphan matches up well here because I take like 1, then I go Bulldoze. I mean, he can boom. And if this booms, I lose Donphan, who seems really useful for this gym, right? I can try Mienfoo here, but Mienfoo just never takes any hit. So let's ignore Explosion for a moment. Yeah, so ape of course is not being switched in here. So taking into account that this can explode on the switch. I mean, can it really? No, because it says a kill, right? So it's here after switching that it can then consider exploding. Because it never says kill and, well, it shouldn't. So that's why. Also, I can kind of anticipate an explosion and go something that resists an explosion crit, which is... I mean, actually, Dolphin survives an explosion. What am I even? I know he doesn't, because he takes a hit switching in. And I don't want to risk my mon to one in two, because explosion is just +6, right? At full HP, of course. Okay, no, it's +7, 5% of the time. This is really annoying. At least, like, the risk is very low, but it's there. Am I actually stupid? This isn't going to explode because it's the last mon. Okay, I'm stupid. So this is always done fun, and then like 2 random guys, just in case. Let's just bring. I mean, let's just bring Musharna. It feels like Musharna is decent for most mons. Like to tank shit in case something goes wrong. Can slow down the fight. Ape's going to the box. Togenamar is going to the box. We're also going to the box. So what did I not bring in the end? Yeah, this. Actually, I prefer this. Okay, now let's make sure my killing rolls don't require damage boosting items. Okay, this is regular Dreadnought, and I want to give this what if this creates? I think I'm going to Citrus here. This is Giga Drain. I go here, tank this. Arcanine doesn't even need an item. This is then Sea Giraffe also never needs an item. And I guess I can just give an Oranberry to minimize the chances of Fire Spin. It looks annoying. Yeah, that's it. We just give Oran to this. And send the line. where's this fight? Okay, so I want the one with the Oricorio. Was there an item here or something? Nope. So it's this guy, right? Show me Oricorio. Okay. Oh, it's my dread now. And here, both Rock Slide and Jawlock kill. I am just going to see how, like, the animation of Jawlock. Cheater dance. Okay, this is very annoying. Didn't consider this at all. Should have just gone berry. Okay, never punished. This is still hit more, because it says fast kill, even at full health, because it's quite strong against me. Hamilton kills this. This is Rock Slide. Cool thing here is it's a lonely nature, so cutting me from some slack here to guarantee the kill. As a Camarade for only Earthquake, which never kills Sidra here. Tazuka just kills now, even through solid rock. And now for third tornado, it's Dragon Pulse, because of the slow kill, never explosion, and because it's the last mon. It's also never explosion the next turn. And no item double bulldoze kills. Goes for the fire spin because it's a trapping move. Kill and end the fight here. Very scary if this wasn't the last mon. Okay. I still think I'm being trolled here. So now, well, now I can fish here. I guess this was only for the encounter. I think there's where I can get Excadrill. Definitely one of the best mons I can get in this game. This early. No, not this music, please. Now it's a fisherman in 110. I don't really know what these trainers are, bro. I think I'm being trolled. 110 is here, right? Yeah. No, this wait. This 118. By the way, I can get something here. Maybe it's not worth it. Okay, some berries here. And freeze, more citrus. This is completely optional, right? This has to be an optional, like not optional, but not mandatory right now. And for some reason, the documentation doesn't say it. Okay, now the problem is Wally has a Kirlia, which is level 43. For some reason, like to be funny, I guess. Like, oh, only one mon, and it's over leveled. And the problem here is that it's nowhere in the calc, which suggests like it has that it's an optional fight, but I kind of want to calc this, so it's a bit annoying, to be honest. I just have to build one, set it to level 43. Make it modest and give it the moves. Hypnosis. Wait. Now that I'm saying it, this screen here doesn't show like all the moves and stuff, so that's not ideal, right? Let's do something instead. Let's get this on top. Okay, that works. Now cancel that. Like this. So this is in the moves. Hypnosis. Dazzling Limb. Future Sight. And, well, Imprison. And for some reason, Togedemaru just kills here. So Togedemaru clears this fight. Let's just do it. I mean, this isn't really an optional, so I'm not going to apply the same criteria I want to use for optionals, and that's that I don't care about them. So I won't do any of them. This is a mandatory fight, so even though it looks like an optional, I have to count it. If something dies or my calcs for some reason were wrong here, Togedemaru should be safe. Smart Strike. I guess Kirlia is already bad mon in terms of stats, so it's not like it's scary. The famous level 7 Tixagon, which just dies to Smart Strike. The Togedemaru the attack here. This is just 2 frags for Togedemaru. Bro is devastated after losing to a normal team. Bro was really trying to beat the gym with a Kirlia. This random guy who just comes from time to time and says something to you. Okay, this is the gym already, right? yeah. So I just did like unnecessary fights. Is 111. Let's look at the encounter table for a moment. Okay, this is 115. Mobile City is a casino. So here you can get your escadrille, for example. You can also get double, which is like the worst mon here by far. Okay, then 118 is an opportunity to fish right now, but it's a good chance at B-drill later, and I really want B-drill. It trivializes a lot of fights. Altering cave. Let me be honest, I don't know where this is. Like, I have no idea. Where the hell is this cave? Okay, north of Oldale Town, you need the Mac bike for this. Do you? I don't really remember the map that well. Yeah, so actually, maybe you don't need it. But I believe I need cycling road for it. I don't have a bike. Yeah. Okay, so no more encounters. This is only the chance of fishing something here for something here. I don't want any of these mons right now, so I just did some fight for nothing. This is the gym already, so beaten. For guitarist Kirk. I have to get like pin this guy. This just sets up electric terrain, and for some reason it dies to nothing. Which, let me be honest, is a bit surprising, taking into account what this usually achieves. Also because I could kill with bulldoze. I can rapid spin after he sets up toxic spikes. Again, really annoying. But now my electric types kind of pop off. Okay, so this is electric seed and burden. Already being annoying. Yeah, so my ground types aren't that good. It's like this and this. This isn't even that good, because it should hit harder. I mean, if I bait Yeah, the thing here is I don't bait anything else than exactly Drifblim, who doesn't let me rapid spin because it's a ghost type. So very annoying. If let's just plan and see if I won't ever crit. Give this like a silk scarf for the rolls. And if I don't crit, this comes in for Unburden and Electric Cities plus. Let me see. Because you do get one of these. Yeah, you get them, but it doesn't say what it does, of course. Let's see. Raises. Yeah, defense. Okay, so this is +1 when it hits the field. And now this is Hex or Thunderbolt. I can go here, and then it's only Hex. I 2-shot. It's Hex here too, though. So I kind of take 3 hits from this, which is not ideal. But it's never 2 shots, so this is Electros. Showing here why he's the GOAT. There's a very likely situation here where I have hit Shockwave. And then I'm on like crit range from this. And I'm like, I have to pivot in that case. This is Hex. I can go Togedemaru. And then Togedemaru kills with Zings Up, never dies, should never die. He's kind of dead to double crit, but if it... The problem here is non-critting to crit. No, non-critting to crit is okay. I just have to give this berry to avoid double crit. No, but low roll crit into high roll crit kills. Not if I pre-damage. Okay, let's just write this down. Pre-damage. Okay, so he... So it never dies. 2 Hex. Low roll crit into Hex, max roll crit with Citrus. Oh, I kill this. This is Raichu because it's faster. I mean, not really, because toxicity out damages with Overdrive, which is an electric move, so this is a free Gastrodon switch. The problem is this doesn't kill, and it's Side Shock. This can take a Side Shock, but not a Surf. This can take a Side Shock. No, not that well. I can go here. Then I bait Surf. Then I go here and I kill. Okay, pretty straightforward. Who killed this again? Okay. Now, what happens if I crit this? This sets up Toxic Spikes. And now Drifblim comes in. I guess I have to go to Togedemaru not to get poisoned. Yeah, something like that. I just never crit, bro. and do the pre-damage thing. Let's get the guys first. He's not coming. Not coming. This Electros. Parasect. Quick Parasect cameo here. You know, let's see the pre-damage value. Ah yeah, so Silk Scarf to this. This Citrus. And I guess anti-poison berries in case of crit also do the job here. Yeah. You know, HP for Togedemaru. This is Driflin Hex here. So I want for this to bring me below 50%. This means 47 HP, right? Yeah, 47 HP, so 47 plus 46 is 93, so 93 HP. It's pre-damage. Alright, so I can't pre-damage for gyms. Why is it always like good to pre-damage when it's a gym fight and then outside of gyms it's not useful? So I think I can just risk it. It's very unlikely to do that exact crit sequence. It can just crit and do more than half. So let's get this fight over with. This is a single battle, right? Yeah. No one needs an item. Let's check again. Cool. Except Donphan. So this is just not true. Here he is. Oh, go in. Okay, this is guaranteed to toxic spikes. I'm going to bulldoze and hope I don't crit, which is a weird thing to say. Okay, I didn't crit. Also, this looks like a good roll. So Rapid Spin. Yeah, so this is Citrus Berry. Now this takes a liquidation, potentially another toxic spikes. I'm still fine, so let's Rapid Spin. Not considering the citrus there, it's a bit of an int. Okay, again, now this can toxic spikes. Okay, no toxic spikes means I kill. Let's do it with Rapid Spin for the culture. This maybe changes the bait, so let's see. Yeah, because now Drifblim. This is maybe Raichu. Okay, it's Raichu. The good thing about Raichu here is that it never kills me and I always kill him. So let's just knock off. Looks scary, but this never kills. Okay, now all of them are slower and it should be Driflim. And this can be acrobatics, which actually benefits me in Electros, I mean, because it deals less. Just +1 defense and unburden. No crits here. Good. Now I Shockwave. First time I see the back sprite of this thing. Does Hex crit kill? No, it does 49. This eel is the goat, bro. I kind of would have liked him to hit the max roll crit just to show at 1 HP. Now this Toxtricity for random move for Lycair. Yeah. And unless it's Hyper Voice, I shouldn't be worried here. Because I go Gastrodon. And he just goes for the only move that doesn't deal damage. It's that easy. Yeah, so making an electric poison type, not the best idea ever. Well, there has to be like some representation, right? There has to be a bad moon just to represent the typing. Okay, so now that I know that it's gym fights, and those are kind of difficult, so you have to lock in. There are 3 fights left. And I think I'm going to leave it here for today. I don't want to hint a fight just because I want to get to Watson. So more fights in the next stream, where we will be handing all of our badges to Watson instead of Shell. Bye.